I never expected my first step on Mars would be a plunge into terror. The rocket's dust settled around me, revealing faint traces of ruins, whispers of some lost civilization. The horizon burned with an unsettling orange glow. Alone on this alien world, excitement morphed into unease. But I was here for more than exploration. I was chasing a discovery that could change everything. Shadowy secrets lurked beneath the rust-colored soil, waiting for me to uncover them. You might ask how I found myself wandering Mars alone, chasing whispers of an ancient enigma. Truth is, after all the rockets and tech, curiosity got the better of me. This wasn't just science, it was obsession. The surface felt alive, like something was watching, hidden in plain sight. My gut screamed caution, but every fiber in me pushed forward. This planet wasn't meant to be tamed so easily, or so I thought. The ruins weren't like anything I'd seen. A cryptic gallery of statues, weathered yet menacing. Their designs whispered of a civilization consumed by its own hubris, or perhaps something darker. No explorers had touched this place for millennia, and yet the air was heavy, as if the stones themselves remembered. I couldn't shake the feeling that these watchers still guarded their ancient secrets, waiting for the fool brave enough to wake them. The fissure pulsed beneath my feet, like the heartbeat of Mars itself. My scanner beeped erratically, signals fluctuating like a warning or an invitation. I knew descending meant risk, but the thirst for knowledge pushed me closer. With every cautious step, the glowing chasm seemed to breathe, alive and hungry. I had a choice: retreat to safety, or follow the light into an abyss that might consume everything I thought I knew. And symbols etched into stone shimmered faintly as if activated by my presence. I traced the alien glyphs with gloved fingers. Their organic curves unnerved me. They weren't just art, but a language, one that hinted at life forms evolving beyond comprehension. The knowledge carried within these lines was dangerous, a puzzle piece threatening to rewrite our place in the cosmos. For the first time, wonder merged with dread in equal measure. Then I saw it, something ancient and wrong, lurking just beyond the dunes. The dust storm twisted its form, an unsettling outline of something not quite human. Its eyes glowed with a cold, alien intelligence. I realized the warnings weren't from tech failures, but from this presence, an evolved nightmare Mars had kept hidden for eons. My mission to unlock Martian secrets suddenly felt like a waking nightmare. Hiding behind rocks, I loaded my laser tool, my only defense against the unknown. The dust swirled like ghosts trying to pull me out into the open. Adrenaline surged through nerves stretched thin by isolation. Every breath was a gamble. The strange creature wasn't just stalking me. It was studying, learning. Survival depended on speed, cunning, and hope that this nightmare was just a trial and not the end. The ground tore open beneath the harsh Martian sky, a fissure rending the landscape with an unearthly green glow. It was as if Mars itself was bleeding strange energy. Any notion of the red planet as a silent wasteland shattered into shards of terror. The abyss beckoned with deadly allure, whispering promises of secrets and death. I was caught between running from the unknown or diving headlong into madness. Reflected in my visor was a face I barely recognized. Determined but haunted. The alien symbols behind me seemed to reach inside, pulling memories I never had. Fear became a mirror reflecting my own fragile humanity. With every heartbeat echoing in my helmet, I realized what I faced was more than a planet's mystery. It was a test of my will, sanity, and the thin line between genius and madness. Beneath the planet's scarlet surface sprawled a cavern of glowing crystals, the veins of a forgotten world. The walls pulsed with life, and shadows twisted endlessly in the cold light. It was a labyrinth designed not just for shelter, but for secrets. Mars was not dead, just hidden. And here, lost civilizations might still breathe beneath layers of stone, waiting to rewrite history through me. Every step on the crystal felt like walking through time itself, each shimmer a whisper from ages long gone. Around me, alien flora glowed faintly, defying everything we knew about life. Something ancient had thrived here, its technology intertwined with biology in a strange symbiosis. I reached out to touch what might be the greatest unlocked secret of Mars, and felt the weight of a silent warning pulse beneath the surface. The orb floated silently before me, alive with a mesmerizing glow. Its runes were etched in a language no human could read, vibrating with knowledge I could almost feel. This wasn't just an artifact. It was a beacon, a memory crystal, a key. But with that key came a terrifying possibility, unlocking forces far beyond our understanding, forces that Mars had jealously guarded for eons. My fingers brushed the orb's surface, and a pulse shot through me, like a shockwave crossing dimensions. Awe collided with cold dread as images flooded my mind, visions of Mars as a cradle of forgotten gods, and warnings that mankind was trespassing where it should not. I knew then that my curiosity might unleash consequences far beyond this barren desert of dreams. A sudden eruption exploded inside the cavern. Beams of green energy shot through the air, tossing boulders and sending the very ground trembling. The past screamed as centuries of silence shattered. Ancient Martian power reawakened with devastating fury. I was no longer an explorer. I was a catalyst in a cosmic storm, desperately clinging to the edge of oblivion. The only choice was flight. The tunnel twisted like a scar in reality, and I ran with every ounce of strength left in my body. The alien power chased me, bending the walls and warping my fears into shapes I couldn't outrun. I wasn't just running for survival, but for the survival of everything humanity held dear. Propelled by a hope as fragile as the Martian dust beneath my boots. Dawn broke over the horizon, painting the endless Martian plains in fiery gold. Exhausted, I emerged from the crater's nightmare, scarred, changed. The secrets I had uncovered weren't just alien lore, but a mirror to humanity's own fragile place in the universe. The nightmare ended, but the questions it raised would haunt me forever. This was just the beginning of a story Mars wanted the world to hear. The rover lay, half buried, its hull scarred by unseen forces. Alien glyphs flickered faintly, a silent testament to the battle between human ambition and mysteries beyond comprehension. Mars wasn't just a destination, it was a warning, a test. Our reach had touched something eternal, and now we must answer how far humanity is willing to go between genius and destruction. Standing on the ridge, I looked back at Earth, our fragile blue jewel amid infinite stars. Mars had shown me its darkest stories, but also a spark of something greater. Every step forward is a gamble between discovery and danger. Yet, the promise of the unknown pulls us onward. This journey was mine, but it belongs to all who dare to dream, boldly recklessly and forever reaching for the stars.